We met on the volleyball court at Park Street, and we played on the same volleyball team for 4 years?
Three.
3 years now.
I didn't necessarily say yes to him asking me on a date. I thought that he was asking the whole volleyball team to go out to Applebee's afterwards. And it ended up only 2 other people were able to make it. And the guy, the second to last play of the game, twisted his ankle and ended up having to go to the emergency room. So it ended up just being the 2 of us. But even to the end of the night, really, I didn't know it was a date.
After that, we left there because she had to leave early. She was meeting Renee. They were going to a movie back at her apartment, and she asked if I wanted to come along, not thinking that I would probably come. On the way to her house, before we left the parking lot at Applebee's, she was like, well, just follow me. And I said, well, how about I get your phone number in case we get separated?
So by this time it was clicking, like, wait a minute, he paid for dinner and he just asked for my phone number. Oh crap. Like, I was just going in my mind of all the reasons why this was probably not a good thing. But he came over and watched a movie and about 16 times asked me to join him on the couch, and I said I was comfortable on the floor. As far as a physical attraction to Trent, I didn't even think of it as an option at that point. Like, I thought he was good looking, but I had never once thought of, like, dating him or anything.
As a physical attraction to Emily, I would say that I really liked her personality. Like, she was just this bubbly, like, goofball on the volleyball court, and that really attracted me to her. And she is beautiful, but what really attracted me was the bubbly personality.
The first kiss didn't happen until a little less than a month into it was our first kiss.
Yes, my house on my couch after we'd watched the movie. It wasn't that big of a deal at the time. It just kind of happened. I first thought I was in love probably pretty soon. I told Emily I loved her, and she was just kind of like, okay.
I said thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It wasn't too long after that. I said I loved you, and she said I love you back, and it was just kind of...
I think, again, for me it was just getting past myself to realize the feelings that I had.
When I popped the question to Emily, I was going to do it on Labor Day weekend. I was going to do it up at Zager's farm. It's a farm we go camping at. I got a call from the jeweler on that Saturday morning while we were out camping saying, hey, I got some bad news. The ring isn't in. I'm not going to have your ring back by the end of this weekend. So I ended up having to do it the following weekend. Mm-hmm. And I took her out on a quad runner at a place where I go deer hunting, and it was pouring down rain.
Well, come on in, out of the cold. Lay your cares on me.
I pretended like the quad runner broke down, and I went to the back to get the tools out of the quad runner. When I got down on one knee to pretend like I was fixing the quad runner, she looked down and I had the ring in my hand.
I mean, I said yes, and I gave him a hug, and then I said, get up, your knee's getting dirty, because he was in the mud. And we just started laughing.
Just another old love song coming down.
I would describe Emily as a very emotional, I guess, person. Like, in a good way. Like, she's like, she wears her heart on her sleeve. Like, if she's sad, you know it. If she's happy, you know it. If she's mad, you know it.
I can feel it when you take my hand, when I'm holding you near.
I would would describe Trent as very upbeat, positive energy. He a lot of times levels my emotional side. He's very constant. He's a go-getter and a servant. He likes to help out wherever he can. He's a very hard worker. And he has great heart. His relationship with Christ is admirable because it's visible and growing.
I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my
If you
heart
feel that
for
sun
wanting to spend the rest of your
sinking, just call out my name.
I hope that this life is an
'Cause I would
adventure,
make
and
this
I'm excited
whole
to
world
get to share it with you
smile.
and Kelly. I love you very much.
Just to see you again. Just to see you again. Just to see you again. Just another old love song coming down.
No, not after that.